the 10 best places to visit in Arizona. Dive into the heart of the American Southwest. Arizona is every nature-loving traveler's dream. From hiking adventures in the Grand Canyon to charming Old West towns, this U.S. state is full of natural beauty and cultural charm. So let's get to know the 10 most amazing places to see in Arizona. Welcome to Road to Adventure. Number 10. The Grand Canyon. A unique, mile-deep chasm carved by the mighty Colorado River, the Grand Canyon is a delight to watch. Peering out over colorful cliff walls and deep ravines, this massive chasm is probably the most iconic image of Arizona. With scenic views of the roaring spring and hiking trails around the popular South Rim, this place is a real tourist magnet. In fact, with 6 million people visiting every year, the Grand Canyon is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Arizona. Number 9. Lake Havasu. A dash of green in a dry desert, Lake Havasu is one of the most peaceful nature sites in Arizona. Named after the native word for blue, the Lake Havasu City is a major hub for water sports in Arizona and across the U.S. With more than 4,000 miles of coastline, the lake offers you the best of wet adventure. From wake surfing to paddle sports, you name it. Go kayaking into hidden caves, or sledge your tumbling way down the famous Snowtop Mountain. Or simply sail your boat around the historic London Bridge. With 300 days of sunshine in a year, did you know the Lake Havasu is actually not a natural water body? Nestled between the Parker Dam to the south and the dam in the north, this concrete reservoir is entirely man-made. Number 8 is the Vermilion Cliffs. If you're traveling along the Utah-Arizona border, this is a special treat you simply can't miss. The Vermilion Cliffs. Colorful swirls of slick rock, these cliffs are a true geological treasure. Formed over millions of years, the top layers of the rock have gradually scraped off, exposing bright layers of rock and sediment underneath. But the real draw is the unique sandstone mountain called the Wave, although you might want to gear up, as this place is only accessible after a 6-mile hike. Home to the best of desert mountains and cliffs, this stunning rock show is probably the Insta highlight of your trip. Number 7 is Phoenix. Not sure where to base your Arizona travel? Well, Phoenix is probably the best launching pad if you're on the wheel for more than a week. As the state's largest city, Phoenix gives you the best of Arizona in one place. Challenge yourself with a hike along the Camelback Mountains or explore the city's incredible desert gardens. And if you're all about golf, this place will not disappoint, being a major destination for golfers and sunseekers in the winter. In fact, with dozens of golf courses, did you know Phoenix is one of the most golf-rich cities in the U.S.? Well, with the warm sun all year, we can definitely see why. Number 6, the Hoover Dam. Standing up to 730 feet tall and 1,244 feet long, this man-made concrete cliff is simply breathtaking to watch. Located between Nevada and Arizona, the Hoover Dam sits upon the largest artificial lake in the entire country. In fact, at its base, the dam is a whopping 60 feet thick. That's as big as 2 football fields. The Hoover Dam is only a 30-minute drive from gambling mecca Las Vegas. Engulfed in some of the most incredible scenery in the Southwest, did you know the Hoover Dam was the largest hydroelectric station in the world up until the 1940s? Number 5 is Horseshoe Bend, where the mighty Colorado River makes a 270-degree turn, lies another truly spectacular work of nature. Only a short hike from the Grand Canyon National Park, the famous Horseshoe Bend was formed about 5 or 6 million years ago. With walls of sandstone descending upon emerald green water, this place is a must-see for nature lovers. Take a stroll along the rock walkway or hop on a helicopter tour for a breathtaking bird's-eye view. With over 2 million people visiting this site every year, the Bend is probably the most iconic place to visit in Arizona. Number 4 is Tombstone. If old cowboy movies get you going, This Old West town is a must-travel for you. Founded in 1871 as a mining town, Tombstone was once the largest producer of the Silver District in Arizona. Rush on over to the Rose Tree Inn Museum, where you get to see the largest rose tree in the world, sprawling over 800 square feet and more than 100 years old. Also home to some of the best breweries in Arizona, the Tombstone is probably best known for tales of frontier crime and whiskey-fueled gunfights. In fact, did you know you can still see costumed actors recreate an infamous local gunfight that happened over 130 years ago? Often called the town too tough to die, the town is full of attractions, from antique shops to cafes and museums to an underground mine tour. There's always lots to do. Number 3. Antelope Canyon at Page. Rightfully called the land of canyons, Arizona is a dream for hikers and photographers. And in case you thought the Grand Canyon was the only canyon worth checking out, well, think again. Because if you head a little up north to the city of Page, you run into another equally pristine sandstone miracle. The Antelope Canyon, divided into upper and lower parts, is one of the most famous slot canyons in Arizona. Shaped over millions of years of water and wind erosion, this natural sculpture is well worth the trip. Come and immerse yourself in 120 feet of sandstone walls, which twist and twirl all around you. Or go rafting down the stunning Colorado River, or book yourself a tour to learn about its rich local history. When sunlight entering the canyon through a narrow opening and reflecting against the tall rocky walls, this may be the most photographed place in Arizona. Number 2. Sedona. Located in the Verde Valley, Sedona is where red rock formations rub shoulders with world-class art galleries. Book yourself a slot on a stargazing tour and admire the night sky, or bike your way up to Sedona's most famous vortex points. Here in Sedona, there's just plenty for you and your family to do. Number 1. Saguaro National Park. When you think of the Southwest, there is one plant that comes to mind. That's right, the giant saguaro. One of the hallmarks of the Southwest, the Saguaro National Park, is the best place to see these massive cacti in person. Sprawling over 92,000 acres, the Saguaro Park is located in the city of Tucson, where it offers opportunities for hiking and sightseeing, to camping and galloping around on horseback.